What's going on, Babylonians? It's me, Songs of Raids, and I'm back on the channel bringing some more GhostRunner 2 gameplay guides your way. Now, today's video, we're going to be doing another collectibles guide, and this one's going to be for level 7, which is a price to be paid. Now, this level is a relatively short one when it comes to collectible guides, not as short as some of them that we'll be looking at in the future, but because we only have 7 items to be able to collect, because most of the level is taken up by a different refreshing take on a boss fight, where you get to fight a horde of enemies all over the same time, and then you kind of, as you start whittling down their numbers, their HP bar starts to disappear. So because that's the main focus of this level, we actually only get to find a few items before getting to that level, so therefore it's going to be a relatively short guide, so we will be showing every single location for you. Of course, if you do enjoy this type of video, if you want to see more from ourselves when it comes to GhostRunner 2, then make sure to drop that like and subscribe. It really does help the channel out. And of course, massive thank you to 505 Games for being able to give us access to this title early. In case you haven't seen it already, we are going to be partaking in the Blood Run event, which is sponsored by 505 Games and Republic of Gamers. So if you are interested in being able to watch us attempt at some like deathless runs, or being able to attempt some time trials, as well as building up combos, then make sure to drop that like and subscribe so you can find your way to us ready for those streams. But with all that said and done, what are we waiting for? Let's start diving into this guide. So of course, what kind of guide would this be if it wasn't for the first collectible being a memory chip? So of course we're going to be showing you the location for that. Now what you need to do is get to this wall running section where we first get introduced to one of the laser type enemies. And what this one does is fires a continuous beam, and if as soon as you touch that beam you are instantly dead. They are relatively slow, they will slowly adjust to your positioning, that is upwards as well as being able to go side to side. So obviously just use a combination of verticality and horizontal set of like areas or angles and everything like that, so you can get around them and then just slash them once. Of course you can hit them with a shuriken and that will stun them, and that will allow you to use your gap jammer. What you need to do is then, after you kill the enemy, gap jam up to this ledge. You can then see the memory chip right there, and all you need to do is just blast through this gate and then blast through that grate as well, and then you can just pick up the first of this memory chips. So we're in for 2 memory chips, we might as well be in for a third, and all we need to do is get to this section here where we blast through some vents to be able to pop out left, right and centre of almost like a Scooby-Doo kind of thing for some of the enemies, so they can see that we're coming out of one side and going out the other. And we go across to one of these laser enemies, we got wall right across there, we managed to slice them up, and then we carry on down this corridor, and over on the left hand side, very hard to miss, we can find the 3rd memory chip, so nice and easy. Now the second item is once again one of those infamous memory chips, so of course we want looking out for. So what you need to do is get to this section here where you're going to need to use the shuriken and a combination of being able to platform skills, so you can go across all these walls. And then what you do is once you get to this platform, which encourages you to go forward, instead turn a back around upon yourself, use your shuriken to get back onto that wall, and then you can fire a shuriken at the top of this ledge, and that will allow you to be able to climb up, which is in the middle of the section where you just came from, and then you can go collect the 2nd memory chip for this level. Now continuing the clip straight on, we're actually going to show the threat audio log, and to be able to get this one you carry on through the green door, you then carry on the path that you can see here. So we use the wall, we can use our gap jammer, and then we turn back on ourselves to go a little bit higher, and then once we're at this section here, we can then pick up the threat audio log, which is just out there in the open. So the next few collectibles are going to be found within the same type of place and within the same arena, and what we want to do is just work our way around, kill all the enemies that are here. So we have 2 laser boys, and we also have one that does the ground slam, and we also have a couple of melee people as well, so just make sure you clear those out, and then we can start making our way around and being able to pick up everything in this area. The first one we're going to focus on though is going to be the EMP Grenade. So after you've killed everyone in the arena, make your way down the stairs, keep going that way, and you'll see these blue lines, which are going to be your electricity. Fire your shuriken against the pad, and then you're able to pick up this EMP Grenade. So to find the HoloTat artifact, all you need to do is exit this area where you've just found the last one, and then just keep heading downwards. As you can see, we do have this red door in front of us, which is normally where enemies spawn, but once you hit that, then take a left and you'll find it behind all this trash, so make sure you pick up the HoloTat artifact. And the very last thing that we're going to be able to find in this level is just to ride it out is going to be the memory chip, and all we need to do is kind of exit the area. So we go through the green door, and on the right hand side is going to be that memory chip. And there you go, that is all 7 collectibles when it comes to the level of a price to be paid. Let me know in the comment section down below, how did you get on with this level? How did you find the boss fight as well? I honestly found it so refreshing being able to take on multiple enemies all at the same time. It's felt so satisfying building up that multiplier, and it's one of the easiest levels for us to be able to do that. So let me know all those thoughts and everything else down below in the comments section. Massive thank you for making your way to the end of the video. Massive thank you to the Babylonian family, as always, for their continued support. It really does help the channel out. And of course, just a second reminder that we are going to be partaking in that blood run. So if you are interested in being able to see me suffer, then make sure to drop that like and subscribe so you can find your way back to the channel for more. But all that said and done, that just leaves me to say, keep yourselves safe, keep yourselves well, and I'll see you all on our next video.